Hi everyone. So in this training, I'm going to teach you how to make your own Squarespace website. I absolutely love suggesting to my clients that they use Squarespace because it's extremely affordable. You don't have to hire an expensive web designer, especially in the early days when maybe finances are a little bit tighter for you or you're just willing to do the work yourself. So number one, you should have completed my website builder workbook. So if you haven't done that, please go ahead and either ask me for it or do that on your own time. Then we're going to head to squarespace.com and register for an account, okay? Squarespace at the time of this recording offers 14-day free trials, so you can start building your website for no money and you can test out the platform before you actually commit to it. So pretty exciting, and after that you're going to have to decide whether you'd like to upgrade to a regular account or there's a business account. Now the perks of having a business account, it costs a little bit more, but it has e-commerce capabilities, so you can actually collect payments through your website very, very easily using Squarespace. So one of the first things you're going to see when you come to Squarespace is you're going to be able to select a template. So you're going to want to look through all of these templates and figure out what template works the best for the business that you are trying to create. Now, I'm not going to suggest one over the other because this is very much up to you. Do you need more visuals? Do you need more text? Is this a gallery? And you can always switch it partway through. You are not locked into this template. So I'm going to choose this template 5 for the time being. And it's going to bring you onto your new Squarespace site. Okay, so here we go. We are on our website builder in Squarespace. And I'm just going to do a quick walkthrough and make sure you feel equipped when it's time to build your site. So in order to change any of the info along the top here, in order to change the content, really anything that you're seeing that's content or images, you're going to want to click Pages, okay? Pages starts with your main navigation bar. So these main navigation items that you're seeing here are exactly what you're seeing along the top of this website, okay? So if you want to get rid of something along the top, you can click and drag it away, right? If you want to add something, you could click this plus sign and add a new page along the top, and it could be called Shop. And once I save that, you'll see that we now have a Shop tab along the top. So pretty self-explanatory. You can click and drag that, and that will reposition it for you. If you want to add different types of pages, it's worth exploring what all these different things are. A cover page is simply like a landing page. If you use MailChimp and have done landing pages, a product would be, you're adding something to sell. A folder is very handy. A folder is what you create if you want a drop-down menu. So if I decided to make a folder called Resources, and under resources, I would maybe want to drag my blog and the shop. And then you can see here that when I hover over resources, I see blog and shop here, okay? So now let's pretend that we are looking to build our services page. So maybe accommodations in this case is going to be where we highlight our services. Let me see if I can get us over there. Okay, here we go. So this person has already created a folder, and it encompasses the attic loft, the country annex, and the woodhouse. So let's start one from scratch. Maybe we're going to create the lion's den. Maybe that's another place that you can sleep. So I'm going to first say add a page, or I can click down here, add a page. And you could select a pre-existing layout. So maybe I just want a blank one. Maybe the page is going to be called the wolf's den. So we've added the page now, and it is there for us. So it's under the accommodations tab, okay? So accommodations, now we've got all these and the wolf's den. Now, I want to share how awesome the Wolf's Den is and why people should sleep there. So we're going to edit this page now. So you can see that it's already got a sidebar here that I should update the information on. This is just part of the template that you get. But it begins here with a banner. So I'm going to hover over this, select banner, and I want to input a photo here, okay? So maybe I search for an image. There's some free images on Squarespace. Okay, home. Okay, so maybe this is the Wolf's Den. Add to site. You can also upload your own images, but they also have stock images available. Just wait to go. Okay, awesome. So we've got the Wolf's Den home image. You can also change this little header here, or you can go with no header at all. So I might say, welcome. I'm going to hit save and see how that modifies. Okay. Oh, you didn't get the. Oh, sorry. Page title is where you say welcome if you want to change that text. Okay, so there you go. Now you can see we've got the very first bit of our Wolf's Den accommodation page. Now I'm going to scroll down past the banner a little bit, and all of a sudden I'm going to be able to edit the content here. So when I say edit, I'm going to get this blank screen with this little teardrop, sideways teardrop icon, and it's going to start giving me the ability to enter text. Now, when I click this, I'm given lots of options for content blocks. So I could add text, I can add a quote, an image, a video, some audio, some buttons, and many, many other things. You can scroll down and look through all the different features that Squarespace offers you in a plug and play. So why don't I start with some text? So first, I'm going to write, welcome to the Wolf. Okay, I might highlight that and decide to make it into a heading. So welcome to the Wolf's Den. And then I might want to add another image. So maybe I click image and I either upload my own. So maybe this is the inside of the Wolf's Den. Awesome. I can write a caption below. And then maybe I want to give a quote or a testimonial that someone said. So the Wolf's Den was the perfect home away from home. Really from Ontario. Okay, so I add that in. And then maybe I want to have a button that takes people to, maybe it's a TripAdvisor review page. So I'm going to add a button here. You can change the size of the button, the alignment. So you start to get the point here. And then you have a click-through URL, www.yelp.com. This is a fake URL, Wolf's Den. Okay, so now people are going to be able to click through to that. So all of a sudden you see this page starting to come together. Make sure you save. And you've got your website here, okay? So your job is to really come up with what do you want along the main navigation. If I want to change the word accommodations to options, I might just say options here in the URL slug. This would be like the backslash, so kelseyrydell.com/options. Save that. And and I might have to actually change navigation table too. Sorry, options. And you just do that by clicking this little wheel. Now it says options, okay? You can change your site title, and you're really just going through and changing the template that you're given to reflect what you've created in the website builder workbook. From there, you can always, if you're not certain you want a certain page here to appear along your navigation, you can drag and drop it to the not linked portion, okay? Your home page is usually not linked, but that's where people are gonna land as soon as they get to your home. So updating the banner here, the text, maybe a little quote. Again, this is all gonna be done in your website builder workbook. So pretty self-explanatory to actually get the pages and the content together. Now, if I go back, there's a tab here for design. Design is where you can edit everything, okay? The fonts, the colors, the sizes of things, whether the text is italics or not. So if you want to edit something, you're usually going to go to the site styles, okay? And you'll want to have a peek through all of these to make sure you've customized everything. Those site styles here. So if I'm really not happy with the font, this is where I'm going to change it. If I'm not happy with the buttons, this is where I'm going to change it. If I'm not happy with the quotes, if I'm not happy with the navigation, you're going to do this all in site styles. So whatever you want to modify, I want you to click on it, and it's going to take you to exactly how to modify it. So now I'm modifying all banner headers across my website. So I can click page title here, and that'll give me the option to change the font. So maybe I want to change to Oswald font. Maybe I want it to be thicker. Maybe I want the size to be bigger. Maybe I want the letter spacing to be larger. Okay. Maybe I want it to be all uppercase. And if I had 2 lines, then I could change the line height. All right. And also change the color here. So maybe I want to go with like a nice soft pink. Although that's not going to turn out very well. Oh, it actually looks okay. And now all of my banner headers are going to look like this. Maybe I want the buttons to also be a soft pink, so I'll come down here in my Site Styles editor, click the button, and it's going to bring me to how I edit the button. Okay, so maybe I'll go with a nice soft pink font, and I want a solid button versus an outline versus a raised, and I want a square button or a pill. Okay, so you choose. And you can change the color. So you can see how the editor works very, very simply. Make sure you save that. I go back again. There's a section for commerce. So this is where you would add different products and services that you're selling. There's a section for marketing. Okay, so you can set up email campaigns through Squarespace, SEO. I love using the promotional pop-ups. Those are the things that jump up at you. You can edit that by changing the content here and saying, we want to and say, grab our 3 5-star guide. Okay, so whatever. And then go through all the different sections there if you want to use the promotional pop-up effectively. I love using the announcement bar as well. So you can enable an announcement bar. It's a clickable link on the top here. And save that as well. And finally, when you go back, you've got analytics, some settings, and a help section. Okay, so your job is simply to get your website live, to make sure that you love it, that it reflects the business that you're trying to create, and that it's simple in the beginning. You can modify later, but you have to get it done. And it's just a great way to really consolidate all of your business ideas into one simple website. I hope this helps you. This is, of course, an intro training, but if you do need more help, just message me.